What's up, goodies? Welcome back to your girl channel and to my kitchen, How to Cook. And today we are making oven baked jerk chicken in the kitchen, fast, easy, and simple. Make sure you subscribe, goodie, if you have not, and turn on the post notifications so you won't miss any other upload of all I'm returning, goodie. Oh no, don't know, so no girl love no. Oh no, ready for cook? Come on, let's cook. All right, goodies, let's cook. Now I have my chicken legs and thighs here that has been washed nice and clean with salt, lemon juice, and vinegar. I did put some slits in the chicken. Now let's season it up. All right, so first thing you want to do is add some salt for flavor. You want to definitely go in and combine the salt with black pepper. All right, so go ahead and sprinkle your black pepper on your chicken. And then you want to really give it flavor. So what I usually do is go in with my garlic powder. I always add a little bit more garlic powder than I do the onion powder. But be sure that you have seasoned your chicken really well with the onion and the garlic powder as a combination, all right? Now, you have to really figure out your seasons of choice. For me, I always like to go in with some kind of an all-purpose season. Today, we are using the Maggi all-purpose seasoning. If you don't have the Maggi, you could always use whatever all-purpose season that you have in your kitchen, okay? Then I'm also going to use the Ocherous one. This is one of my favorite seasons ever, and I'm going to add that to it. If you have chicken season, you could add chicken season or poultry season on your chicken. Whatever you have will work, okay? All right, next we're going to add the paprika. Paprika doesn't really have any flavor as such, but it does do something as far as coloring is concerned for your food, your meat, or whatever you're cooking, okay? All right, as a buzz, I'm going to just add a little bit of ground cinnamon powder. Totally optional for you, but it gives my chicken a mean, wicked, different flavor, especially because I'm going to put it into the oven, right? Now, this is my Scotch bonnet pepper powder, but just discovered that thing here. It is spicy, you guys. It's very, very spicy. So I'm just going to add just a little bit because once you put it in, you can't take it out. Remember that, all right? All right, so goodie, I'm going to go in and add the allspice. Allspice is pimento seeds. For some of you, it's pimento berries. For me, a pimento seed, right? So I'll go ahead and add that, or if you have the powder one, you add it. I'm going to add my garlic. I have chopped one here. You could add fresh if you'd like, but be sure you add some garlic to it. I'm adding some green season to my chicken also, okay? And I'm being very generous with my green season also. Now, your jerk season is very important. If you don't have this one, you could buy the liquid jerk or you could buy the powder jerk. This one works just fine. The Grace brand, no particular reason, but I just happen to have the Grace here. And I'm adding about 3 or so tablespoons of jerk season to my chicken here, okay? All right, make sure to say add that because of jerk chicken I cook. All right, good. So moving right along, we're gonna add our vinegar because, honey baby, me no cook nothing without that. All right, so now you want to go in into your color. Don't be too generous with your brown in here because once again you put it in, you can't take it out, and you're going to have black jerk chicken in your kitchen. We're going to add some oil here. Just any kind of regular oil that you have. What it does, it clings all the seasons and spice that you add to your meat. It will cling it and it will force it to absorb through the meat. Whatever you're cooking, whether you're cooking chicken, fish, pork, whatever you want to cook. Once you add your seasons and your garlic and all of that stuff, add a little bit of oil to it. It really does something spectacular to your food, okay? All right, so what I'm going to be doing here, goodie, I'm going to definitely let the chicken marinate, but only for 30 minutes only. Now, you want to be sure that your chicken at least have this color. All right, remember I told you don't want it to be too black. All right, so be careful how much browning you're putting. This is perfectly fine. As you can see how my seasons is clinging on to the chicken. All right, that is exactly how you want it to be. Now, what I'm going to do as far as marinate the chicken, right? I'm going to go ahead and put it in my baking container such as this one. And I'm going to let it marinate right here on the tray. I'll marinate at 30 minutes. Now, when you put this in the oven, because we are going to do oven style. Okay, we're not going to do the grill because it's too cold for outside on the grill. So you want to have it flavorful in the oven, just like as if you would put it on the grill. Now be sure that you turn on your oven goodie. Your oven needs to be nice and hot to go into, to have the flavor of the seasons here. So once it hit the heat, it starts to cook immediately. Don't waste any of your marinade. Go ahead and just sprinkle it all over your chicken, all right? And be sure that you tighten it up really good. I'm going to use some plastic wrap. Now good to just know also you could either you don't have to marinate this for 30 minutes. You can marinate this overnight. The longer you do it, the better it is. But for me, made a 30-minute girl, so I am going to let it sit out on the countertop for 30 minutes. And then after 30 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and pop it in my oven. Now, this chicken takes a total of 1 hour and 15 minutes to bake all together, all right? My oven will be turned on to 375 degrees. Remember again, goodie, my oven is going to be at 375 degrees. Do not put it at 400 because it's going to bake too fast, all right? It's not going to be cooked on the inside. It's going to be brown on the outside, but not really cooked on the inside. And when you bite to the bone, you're going to see blood come out. So make sure you have your oven at 375 degrees. Once it hit the oven, starts to cook immediately. And again, I repeat, 375 degrees, because sometimes my goodies will tend to mix up the temperature of your oven, okay? 375 degrees, 30 minutes later. When you come back 30 minutes, this is exactly what your chicken is going to look like in 30 minutes at 375 degrees. You're going to go ahead and you're going to flip them over on the other side, all right? Because you want to be sure that it is baked thoroughly on the opposite side, because remember, you are popping these babies in the oven. Now that good natural juices from the chicken, we're not going to waste that. What we are going to do here, we're going to just strain it out in another container. You're going to pour it out. Just pour it out just like I'm doing so. All that is flavor, natural juices from the chicken. Remember, I'm telling you, the thing turn up really loud. Now, with that natural juices poured on the stove top. Now, what I usually do, I'm going to add some ketchup. Or if you want, you could add barbecue sauce to it. You could add a little bit more flavor. For some of you guys, you may want to add a little bit of sugar, brown sugar or something into this. But for me, the ketchup is just right. If you don't want to use ketchup, use tomato paste. And just let it bubble for, I'd say, about 5 minutes. Just let it thicken up for about 5 minutes. It's going to be perfect for your rice and peas. And excuse me, it's going to be perfect for your chicken. Now, 30 minutes later, you come back and this is what you're going to have. Remember now, this is 1 hour, right? 1 hour total. That good marinade, you want to go ahead and you want to put it on the chicken. Let's go ahead and coat your chicken on this side. Now, once you coat the chicken on this side, okay, you want to go back and turn it. All right, you're going to turn it goodie on the opposite side. Just go ahead and flip it and flip it. Just flip it and be sure that you have those good marinade, you guys, on the opposite side, okay? Once you do that, you are going to go back again and put it in the oven. Go back and put it into the oven, and your oven should still be at 375 degrees. Don't change the temperature. 375 degrees. You go in and you coat the opposite side of the chicken just like I'm doing so, and you're also going to have some gravy left over. Those gravy that is left over, you want to use that for your rice and peas. Just do what you need for the right, but just make sure you have some gravy left over to serve when you're ready for the plate, okay? So because you're not going to use all of the gravy anyway just to coat your chicken, you're definitely going to have some left over for later. Put it back in the oven. Once you put it in the oven, 15 minutes tops. 15 minutes top. That's an hour and 15 minutes. That is what you're going to have. Perfect, taste delicious. Trust me, good word, me tell you. The best oven baked jerk chicken in the winter time. This thing is massive with rice and peas. Good, remember, me tell you, I've had so many different jerk chicken that I've showed you on this channel for so long. And this one right here, when I tell you say it's something juicy all the way to the bone, flavor galore, you guys, down to the very last bite. This thing is a must-have. You have to try this recipe. Once you try this recipe, you will never stop doing this, okay? You're going to see how it's filled with so much flavor, honey. And look at that gravy, that jerk chicken gravy. Remember, me tell you, turn up. Mad, mad, mad load. Now, you guys know how I go down over here on how to cook, okay? I can never go without let you guys see how I put it on a plate. Now, I did make some yesterday's video. I think you guys saw me making some potato salad. Well, that potato salad went really well with this particular plate, okay? Go back and watch yesterday's video. You'll see how I made the potato salad. But y'all, look at this chicken. Look at this chicken. You know, say it tastes good. Trust me. When you talk about flavor, I write it so there. Juicy, 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 and tastes amazing. Better than the grill. Look at that goodie. Absolutely fantastic. Give the recipe a try, all right? And tell me how you like it. But just remember to tell a friend, Tell the man up the street, tell the girl down the road, goodie. Bring them come and send them come, because what? May I wait? And when they get done doing all of that, tell me where you want to see me cook next in my kitchen. And remember, as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen. Enjoy!